Fishery audit number 70. 70. Can you believe it? And we are at the lovely Bolton Brickyard Ponds. Now, don't get it twisted. We are not in Bolton. We're in Rotherham. Right? So, yeah. Someone's mentioned this on a previous video. You should go to Bolton Brickyard Ponds. It's not far from Riverdon. I thought, I'm not driving all the way to Bolton. Turns out it's in Rotherham. So, a different part of the world. And I had no idea this place existed. What did I do last? Sprotborough to Conisborough, something like that. And I noticed this place on Google Maps. And when I searched it and realised right away, I realised someone had already mentioned it before in comments. So I'm here. I have no idea what to expect. I can see the lake from here. Looks like there's a bit of weedage and paddage going off, but it's there. And it's a very busy country park. I'll turn you around in a minute and show you what's behind me, but I've got a big housing estate in front of me. There's an housing estate, I think, that goes all the way down to the back here to my left-hand side. I have absolutely no idea what to expect. So, country park fishery, they don't always do well. But I can see lots of bags from council that are hung up over there. I don't know, it looks tidy. It looks like it's been well maintained. Car park's massive. What I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to spin you around and show you exactly where I am and show you the layout of the place. And hopefully we can have a walk round, and there's quite a lot on offer. Doesn't say much about fishing on here. It tells you what you can and can't do outside of fishing. But, oh, Barnsley. Oh no, it's Barnsley Council, but it does say we're in Rotherham online. Not quite sure what's going off. So I think the best thing to do is just to go and get stuck into it. This is Fishery Audit number 70 here on That's On with Ben Elliott. We are at the lovely Bolton Brickyard Ponds, and maybe that lovely will come out on top at the end. So let's get straight into it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk straight towards it. I'm going to start somewhere down there and then just make it up as I go along. There's actually a funny layout to this place, so when I get down there, I'll see which way I can get and which way it's best, and take you around as many pegs as I can. So let's get into Fishery Audit number 70. So here we have it. Main road up here is called Goldthorpe Green to Furlong Road, so it joins up the same road. Furlong Green, then it goes to Goldthorpe Road. Then you've got this nice car park here. You actually come in over there, pull in, and plenty of space to park. I mean, quite a few cars here now. And the fishery is over there, and in the fishery is Bolton Brickyard Ponds. I don't know any more information about the place apart from what's on the old internet, and the internet states 2025, 5 to 6 foot. There's a bream, skimmer, rudd, roach, tench. Wow, look at all these. And this is on, what's this on? Maggotdrowners.com. And it's recent as well. That's the layout of the fishery. There's a bit of a diagram, but there's the fishery there. And yeah, I have seen a comment about it being £5 a day. But yeah, look at all these. Massive bream them. So yeah, Bolton Brickyard Ponds, Bolton Brick Ponds. It's a really lovely natural looking venue. Seems a good head of fish, and it's only £5 day ticket on the bank. 11th of May 2025. So yes, it's looking like a very cheap day's fishing, but a lot of fishing on offer as well. So looking forward to seeing this place. So let's get down to the water's edge. And again, looks a nice place. Lots of council bin bags all hung up. See them purple bags? The local authority, then they'll come and put those up so they can be used as bin bags. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect from the place. We'll get down to water's edge and have a good walk around, and hopefully show you. Oh, got a bivvy there. Somebody's fishing. You can just see it in trees. And hopefully show you all another nice day ticket venue. So over here, got a chap actually fishing in this swim, so I'm not going to get too far in it. But got a chap fishing here, a couple of rods out. And then you've got like just areas here which I think are all pegs. Oh, there's a pigeon there, still alive, doesn't look very well, but a pigeon nonetheless. Yeah, so I think, go and have a look. Got a bin, got a bench. Oh, I can see a safety ring as well. So we aren't getting any of these anglers' way. Oh, there are a lot of fish in edge then down here. They've just gone. Small fish, but fish nonetheless. All these lily pads here look have all died off. And I think the water level is actually quite down compared to where it should be. Because, yeah, you can see that stems are sticking right up. Well, that's because water level's gone down and pads have been left hanging and then they've died off. So, yeah, water level's probably down. Bit of a beach here as well. Nice place though. Good few anglers on it. We've got a chap here as well. Got a few chaps over there, and then there's another pond over there. So we'll do his best to go and have a look. And good old Doncaster. Got a safety ring up there, safety sign. Like to see them. Then push right down into this corner. I think this is like the end peg down here. So yeah, that's all like non-fishing over there, and I can see another staging over there. There might be another one in here, but I can see the next one right over there. So I think what I'll do is I'll start in this corner and then work my way around that way. Yeah, but this is one at pegs. Nice big platform here. There's obviously a lot of tench and bream in here. Dare say there's carp in here and pike. So yeah, getting comments. Let me know what's going on with this place. It looks absolutely incredible. Really, really fit. Lots of lilies out there and bits of weed. I can see that from here. So you know, it's probably very healthy water, but it's definitely looks a bit snaggy. Like in front of this peg, look, see lilies. So in summer, thick of summer, this will be pretty much covered. Oh, Mr. Swan. But yeah, this is first peg. Loads of room behind for bivvy space, etc. Let's go chap what next peg bivvied up. Yeah, loads of room in front of that peg there. Say, bud, is this on membership as well as day ticket?
Well, yeah.
It is as well, yeah. Nice. Nice. So, as well as day ticket, you can get a membership on here. According to that chap, he's on a good peg, massive old peg. He's got quite a bit of gear out, so I don't want to get too much of his pegging shot because he's busy doing other stuff. But if I come round here, you can just see edge of his platform there with his gear on. And his rods are out there on a pod. And yeah, you've got like a wooden structure here with a line going all the way across the lake. Yeah, really nice. Lots of fish moving about out there. It's full of lilies out here. There's like a sunken tree at middle over there. And loads of lilies out there. I can actually see a safety ring out there as well, which is a shame, but at least it's there. Yeah, loads of duck life and bird life. Yeah, interesting. Right, let's go a bit further around. Got bits of litter here. Look, we've got a bag here. This is next platform, staging area. Got your wooden frame going round. Yeah, nicely overgrown, but like I say, water level's down, so you'd probably want your rods a bit further out. But still nice, still very presentable. And you've got this bench here. That area there, which is probably a fishing area. Got fish showing just in front of these lilies here. Yeah, that looks really healthy. Never seen this place before, just seen it online, searching about, and thought I'd come and have a look. But yeah, it looks great. It really does look great. That pigeon's still here. What do you reckon's up with him? He's not very happy, is he? Very unhappy pidge. Yes, I'm guessing that's the public car park for anyone wanting to come and have a nosy. But I've seen a car parked over there, so maybe members can get a key to access it. And I think there's a lane that goes down back. Don't quote me on it, just guessing. But yeah, nice little cut-offs just tucked away in here. That's the way to do it. Ah, very nice. Nice area as well. I could be wrong, but first impressions it looks nice anyway. Yeah, so all down in this area down here, it looks like it's no fishing. So a nice big reserve area for spawning fish and all that stuff. Oh, what's this? Got a little access through here. Oh, nice. Another safety sign there. There you go. Bolton Ponds, Furlong Road. That's what I like to see. Simple. Bits of litter though. Like beer cans, tackle wrappers, crisps, bags. It's all just been thrown up bank. Like here, look, beer cans, bags of rubbish. More litter down here. It is a shame, but what can you do? Yeah, looks great, but full of litter, I'm afraid. But we've got a bench. Ah, £5 a day for a day ticket. Looks bang on. Let's go down onto this area down here and have a nosy. Oh, got a maggot tub. Yeah, water level's right down. You can see wet water's been all the way around under them trees. I don't know. Right, let's go a bit further around. Can we get through here? I don't think we can. I'll go around. I'm not going to risk it. But yeah, just to give you a bit of an overview. I know some people think I just do these videos for fun of it, and I don't. It is, you know, there is a specific reason, but I'll give you a bit of an audit overview. So what do I look out for on these audits? Well, anything that's a danger or a serious threat to human or wildlife, anything that poses a risk. Is it a mess? Is it untidy, full of litter, dangerous? Does it marry up with what they're charging for a day ticket? Do they have safety signs everywhere? Is it, in some serious need of attention? Is it under neglect? Is it unsafe? And then also on flip side, look out for things like safety signs, safety rings, bins, benches. And what I then do is I amalgamate all those things together and I tot it up based on what I think is a safe angling adventure on offer for you guys, and then grade it based on that. And if it's really good, I'll promote the fishery in the business and tell you to come and fish here. And if it's not, oh well, I'll call out the club and tell them they need to come and make it a bit safer for you guys, because it's no good coming down here and spending money on a day's fishing if you're potentially at risk. Well, there's a little car park area down here. Oh, little trickle of water going in there. Looks like it comes out of there. Ah, nice. Got like a bit of a maintenance area here. Chaps fishing here. First peg, no cycling, do not drop litter. Got a nice peg there. Ah, another peg here. Plenty of room on them. Couldn't show you the other one because there's anglers on it, but this is your view from sort of this end. Nice chuck into the corner. Oh, I think they're Pike in next, so we've got a big float out there. Yeah, lots of small fish about, loads of little fish topping everywhere. Again, bottles, some other bits and bobs. Potential, you know, I'll go that far, but there is quite a bit of litter in here. I know it's a public park and it's right next to the main area out there, main road and everything. Anyone can just walk on here and come and just throw rubbish everywhere, but it is, you know, it does need tidying up. I don't know if any bailiffs or anything about. There's a chap over there next to that unit. I don't know if he's out to do with it, but another safety sign, another safety ring. Bolton Brickyard Ponds. For all bailiff and fishing inquiries, contact Lee. That's his number if you're interested. RG Baits for all your carp bait needs. Fishing licence required. Remember to buy a day ticket or get the owner's permission. Do not drop litter. Nice. Well, if you ever want to come fishing here, all you have to do is get the owner's permission. I think that's for that one. Or come and just get on bank and get a day ticket. This looks like peg 3. Nice area this, look, nicely cut out. A few sleepers in. It looks like, and don't quote me on it, it looks like a venue that's not long since been taken over, and maybe it's just in process of being cleaned up, or, I don't know, brought back to life. Yeah, this pond, there's a sign at the beginning saying no fishing, but I think I can see pegs over there, so maybe it's potentially going to become a little fishing pond. Not 100% sure. Got another bin. 1260. Not sure what that means, but there's litter on floor around it. You know, people just need to learn how to use it. Peg closed. This one, it says. Don't know why. Maybe under maintenance. No idea. Well, yeah, it's all there, isn't it? I think it looks like to me that, like all recent woodwork, you can tell. I reckon this place has not long since started getting some attention. I'm guessing anyway, just throwing it out there. I literally know nothing about it, just from what the internet says. But you can just rock up, it's on day ticket, and yeah, it's very inviting. Yeah, that's recent. See, wood, old stuff. That might be old wood that's been recently put in, but you can see all new stuff around it. So it's definitely had some attention. Yeah. Lots of bird life, loads of pads out here. I reckon it's not long since it's been taken over. That's my guess anyway. And maybe whoever's took it on, they're in the process of eventually getting some swims dug out. Like this is peg 5, so someone's putting some time and effort into it. Yeah, very inviting. Look, Swansea, wherever you've got swans on a venue as well, especially a fishery, it's always good news. Wherever they are, they feel safe, which is a good sign. That safety ring is out there. Just want someone boating out and going and grabbing it. Ah, but yeah, loads of room for bivvies and all that stuff. Yeah, this is that other pond. See them pegs over there, look? Looks like they've recently been put in. So, my guess is this is eventually going to become like another little fishery. Bolton Ponds, another safety sign. Love to see it. What have I seen now? 4 of those already? That's great. Like, I love to see lots of safety signs everywhere. Shows that they care about the safety of the visitors and day ticket holders and permit holders. Wow. So this bit of water actually goes, this lake actually goes under this bridge. No. Oh no, thought there was steel mesh going across, but it don't go to water. Actually goes across here and then into this lake over here. Oh, nice little bridge as well going across. Full of feature, this place, I love it. Yeah, old historic peg here, look, it's all overgrown. Who knows, maybe one day this might become a popular, but I reckon it's recently been took on, you know. Or at least someone's recently started putting a bit of effort in. So that litter that's over there, maybe it's on someone's to-do list. Maybe, you know, they're quick and easy things to get fixed. All that litter over there, it's not even a day's work. You can have it all out within a couple of hours. Like here, this is an old peg. Lots of cut-offs been put down here, which is great. Another peg over there, can see more over there. So yeah, this place has got huge potential. Another peg here. Peg 6. Yeah, nice. I think this is probably going to become like probably an all-rounder water, but I think it's got a lot of specimen focus on here. Oh, there's a cormorant under the tree over there, dunking down, coming back up for fish. Yeah, but it looks really healthy. Lots of pads, they're all dying off nicely, but in summer, I dare say, this bottom end is absolutely full of pads. But steps down to peg, lots of room for bivvy space. I'm all about a course fishery that accommodates anybody. It's nice to see people online coming down, getting some tench fishing done, and a lot of places nowadays, they're all just turning into just carp fisheries that used to be like popular course fisheries, and I get it, honestly I do. Another bin, again, crisp packet on, it is overflowing, so could have fell out. But yeah, there's a lot of fisheries out there that have turned from popular all-rounder fisheries into just carp fisheries, and I get it, honestly, I'm all for it. Safety ring, another safety sign. Yes, nice. So it's nice to see that this one's still available, offering both at the minute. So lots of no fishing signs on this bank, but they stop there, and then there's that peg there. So maybe it means the whole bank, I'm not sure. But you have got this area over here, right next to an urban estate as well. You've got this big old platform here. Oh, there's fish topping in edge here as well. Yeah, this looks like a nice area. Got a good view of Alt Lake from here, a great arc. Another safety ring down there, that just wants fetching out. Valuable they are in this game at the minute. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, and all down here. I think it's like these have recently been cut. Look at that colour. These have recently been cut. A lot of maintenance has gone off here. I reckon water level's been let down, probably on purpose, maybe. Guessing. You're going to get all this bankside sorted out, and then when it fills back up again, it'll be ready to go. But it's very healthy indeed. And that over there is pretty much where we started the video, on that peg there. And this is all like probably a reserve area. I wouldn't say you could get in there and fish yet, but nice reserve area for any fish growing on, evading predation, all that stuff. Big fan of that. Instead of chucking a peg in every square foot you can find, it's nice to leave some areas to you know, help fish production and all that stuff. Yeah, looks like there used to be a peg here, but it's all overgrown. Who knows, it'd be nice to come and do a revisit here in time to come. You've got a footpath that takes you around this estate and then through this gate onto the next one. Well, I think it's the same lake, it's not really cut off, it just comes under that bridge. Looks fantastic. Litter, but we've got benches, safety rings, safety signs. Lots of room for bivvy space here. Bit of a platform here for pods and all that stuff. Lots of pads down here to the left. Some more down here to the right, but nice open water out there. Yeah, it looks really nice. Quite a few more pegs dotted about as well, so we'll go for a walk around and look at those. But yeah, very happy with the place already. So yeah, like always, people, get in comments if you're from around here, if you fish it, if you're not from around here and you fish it, if you fished it since you were a lad and you're now a young lad and you're in your 60s, get in comments and let me know, like, talk about it. You know, is the much change happened over the years? But it's a nice country park around it. Football pitch over there. Another bin here. Bins everywhere. Another bench. So again, this looks like another old historic platform, you've got a bit of a sleeper down there and a drop down, and then here you can just see a cutout where this bush has grown in the middle. So who knows, maybe one day they'll all get put back into use. Not sure what that is out there. But yeah, it's nice to have these reserve areas left alone for fish to come and seek sanctuary from pike, cormorants. We've just seen a cormorant over there. Herons aren't too bad. They have little small meals and move on. They don't normally stay in one place and just stab away at your fish all day. They'll have a couple of meals and they'll move off. Well kept around here as well. I think first impressions weren't great when I first turned up in that corner. I think now I'm starting to see the same potential as maybe the fishery managers. Peg 21. Is this one big peg all the way down here? Looks like it. This is a nice corner. You've got this bay down here, which I don't think there's any more pegs down here. Next peg is over there. We've got all this area down here. All these lily pods down here. So water has dropped. They don't grow there they don't do well in shallow water anyway. But you've got your crisp packets, you've got your bottles. It just needs a whip around. It just needs a work party, and luckily litter is the easiest thing to rectify. It really is. And not only that, this is a nice, easy fishery to keep on top of as well, litter-wise and maintenance-wise. Let's go down here. Oh, is there another peg here? Or maybe at least there used to be. Yeah, so I'm guessing at some point... Oh, yeah, look, big steel platform there. That red one, you see it? So, I'm guessing that... Oh, you can just see sleeper down there as well. So, yeah, this will once a peg in this corner. Wow, it does look like a proper tench pool. Looks like one of them areas, one of them fisheries that will just be full of tench. Yeah, and I'm all for it. Very nice. Right, and not only that, it is quite roving friendly. If you had your box or barrow, and you want to just put it over your shoulder or chuck it on your barrow, you could wheel it round or carry it, no problem. Or even if you're just a chair and a one rod angler. Yep, this is another historic peg. You can just see cut out from where the peg used to be. Full of lilies in this corner. I mean, I'm not moaning. If you can't fish it anyway at the minute, don't worry about getting them out. They're very valuable at the minute, those lilies. Great food source as well for fish and birds at this time of year. Wow, what a lovely place. Yeah, Bolton Brick Pond. Who knows, there might be more pegs in all this stuff here. I can't access it. I'm only taking you where you can. And then I'm only highlighting the pegs that are very clearly pegs. So, no good me walking through trees and then telling you guys you might be able to fish there and then you getting in trouble. Another bin. Another safety sign. Another safety ring. But it's a compost bin. Is it? But it's a bin. Wow. Peg 90 in this one. They just want to tidy up, just want these sleepers sorting. And I reckon it'd be alright, but fantastic place. Yeah, a bit sceptical when I first turned up. I thought, first impressions with litter and a few anglers on it, I thought, they're probably not that bothered about looking after it, especially if there's people fishing it and there's litter here. But we're here, and I think it's work in progress. I'm going to call it another peg here, look, hidden away. Peg 18. Definitely like an opportunist water, specialist water. Hey, but if any matches used to happen on here, get in comments and let me know. Nice to hear about them as well. I don't know what angling community likes around here, but right next to an estate, so I dare say, there's been times in the past or even recently where fishing's been very busy on here. Yeah, from this peg. Got a nice sort of bay down here. That's the bridge over there in that corner. You've got all this water in front of you. Wow, it's incredible. Lovely place. Really is. All cut-offs that I'm seeing are all being tucked away nicely. Not being dragged off and paid for someone to come and chip them up. You want to get them, chuck them away like that. It's perfect. If you're going to chip them up, don't pay someone. Hire a chipper or buy one. You can get them cheap enough now on eBay. And mulch it and just spray it all under trees, on your pegs. Even if you get like muddy pathways like this, fill it full of mulch and chip. And it does help like loads. It's very good. And it puts all that good nutrients back into the flora again. Like if you're paying someone to take it away, it's like being hungry and then paying someone to come and take your dinner off you. Ah, not ideal. Yeah, and then we've got this pond here, which I think looks like it's going to be work in progress. It's all taped off there so you can't get in. Safety sign, safety ring, all that grass has been cut nicely behind it. Not going to go over and trespass. There's a chap over there, looks like he's feeding some fish. But yeah, it looks right, doesn't it? Looks like this is going to be, I don't know. It does look a nice place though. What I'll do is I'll go around and try and get on that bank over there and have a look down so you can see it a little bit better. It's full of lilies though at backs. I'm guessing, like with recent concrete work on these, I'm guessing it's somewhere that's just recently been taken on. Wow. Fish just topped right over there, not a small fish either. We'll go around and have a look from over here, but yeah, that's my guess. I reckon that in recent times this place has been taken on and someone's trying to bring it back to life. Another safety sign here. I don't know, these might be open. Gate's open here. So it might be open for business, I'm not sure. Again, comments, let me know. Lots of fish showing though, lots of small stuff. But these nice, look like new concrete platforms that have been put down. Yeah, they look great. Oh, no unauthorized. Oh, members and day ticket holders only. Please ensure this gate is locked after entering. So, because it's got a gate on it and it says that, not going to risk it, but great view at a potential future gold mine for this place. Yeah, looking at these concrete base, I reckon water's been let down, dropped, so they can get the work cracked on with, and then they're going to raise it back up again. Like there's some new pegs over there. Look, I'll try and get over that way and have a look, and then be a bit better for you to have a look. But yeah, shout out to anybody that takes on a diamond in the rough. Yeah, more concrete pegs here. Nice. Hey bud,
Pal.
Do you run place, dear?
Eh?
Do you run place? Do you run it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking well. I just thought I'd come for a walk around, just come and look at place.
Yeah,
looks well.
done a lot of work on it, pal.
This one open, is it?
What, mate?
This one open for business? Is it ready? Fishing wise, yeah. Yeah. Loads of new pegs gone in. Concrete platforms all the way round. And yeah, all those lilies over there. And then we are back to this entrance where I came in earlier and made us way sort of down middle at 2. Yeah, I've just had a chat with the guy that runs it. And it's all open for business, so that's open now for day ticket and members. This one I imagine is exactly the same, but this one probably a bit more focused on. He's actually over there now. I think he's doing a bit of water testing, and yeah, he just said he's had it for a bit. I don't know. Winter's always that time when everyone starts doing maintenance on the lakes, so we are quickly things grow. Yeah, I don't know. First impressions are a bit stumped by litter over there, but seems like a nice chap. Seems like he knows what he's doing. Only person here at the minute. There might be a team of 15 on him, might just be him by himself, but I don't know. Hat off to him straight away. RG Baits, by the way. I keep seeing these signs on a few different places. Big shout out to them. Must be doing something right if you're chucking bags of boilies worth of cash at signage for people's fisheries. I like that. So I'm going to make my way back around that way and probably finish up. But we have got another potentially great fishery for you all to come and enjoy.
Can I take your details and I can give you? I've run this now for about 7 years. I need to raise profile of it. I've got funding and everything from Environment Agency and council.
Yeah.
But I could do with sending you what we've done and everything.
I'll give you mine and then it puts you in the driver's seat then.
Basically, I've sectioned off that pond.
Yeah.
Netted 60 ton of pea gravel and then clay bunged it all at the top and then let it grow. So we want the flow of water, but we want fish to stay where they are.
Yeah.
They've then netted out silverfish, put it in here, built out platforms and you know what I mean, and blah blah blah.
So eventually, what's this going to be, like a more silvers focused water?
This is a silvers focused water,
right,
for children and
brilliant,
for families and kids and stuff like that. That's going to be more of a, well, it is
like specialist water.
Big,
yeah,
for big 20 cities, commons and mirrors.
Sound.
Ben Elliott.
Yep. Cheers, bud. Yeah, and then all this area here is got a notice board there, got your EA sign up about stealing fish and pinching them, got a bit of a pegging map there, and yeah, that's council wagon that's just turned up. And the chap who runs the place, it's a community that helped run it, but I think he's probably main dog's body. And yeah, this video's just turned into an absolute positive for everybody. So let's get round this side and wrap it up. But what an absolute treat of a venue this one's been. Now, I ain't afraid to turn up somewhere, give you all my overall impression, and then we in half an hour completely turn it round on its head and say this is the greatest place in the world after me saying that it's got a litter problem. One thing I will stress is before I grade this video, this fishery, sorry, that there's a very, very busy estate over there. There's McDonald's wrappers here, there's Oasis bottles, there's wrappers, there's stuff everywhere. It's October, coming up to middle of October, leaves, everything start falling off the trees and they start exposing everything that's there. This fishery as well, what I've learnt walking around, has lost probably 2.5 foot of water. And I think it's because of maintenance going off on the lake on the other side. I think they've lowered water so they can actually do some improvements, some repairs. It still looks great. I mean, people are still catching. But, so take it with a pin. I have to, right? If I get somewhere and it's an absolute dive and bailiff stood there and no one's doing anything and people are saying it's had a problem for a long time and no one will do anything about it, well then we've got a different problem. Yeah, people just don't care. But at the minute, the focus of this place is just getting on top of all the important hardware first. And I think afterwards all this litter, it's not all this litter, I shouldn't really say that. Like this beer can down here. I've been to parks before, walking dog with kids, and I've seen someone sat on a park bench drinking a beer can. And camera is right behind a park bench, and you can just walk here, you don't have to be fishing, and you can just sit there, have a beer, and just throw your can on the floor. And people, honestly, some people just don't care. It's not always the anglers, but bags of ground bait, yeah, anglers, 100%. So, let me, I've actually spoke to the fishery manager, lovely bloke, and weren't afraid to ask him if he was the guy that ran it, not afraid to ask him if he's the guy in charge at the place. Really down to earth person, and he actually came over and asked for my details. Not, can I have your name? He actually came over to talk to me because he wanted to give me a bit of information about the place. Now, I can't remember his name, I don't even know if he told me his name. I told him mine, showing him channel, but the angling club, the community, is called Angling for All, right? And that second pond I'm showing you over there, that's got all the new platforms on it, the new concrete bases being put down, that is going to be a more silvers focused venue over there. So that's going to be more so for people wanting to come on pole, on waggler, on feeder, just catching silvers, just having a nice, relaxed, leisurely day's fishing, right? This one, he said, is going to be a more specimen focused water. So your carp from your 20 to your 30 pounders in here are going to be what's the main focus for anglers. I know there's a lot of tench fish in here. They're probably, you know, going to stay in this one. It makes sense for me to keep them in here. But I've just spoke to him. He's actually put a lot of time and effort into putting a lot of treatment into the back of the lake. Well, it's this one, but it actually feeds in. He's put a lot of treatment over there, a lot of particle to help keep the water clarity nice and safe for the fish. And yeah, and more so functional for you guys to come and fish it. But really nice chap. Angling for All is the community. They and him run this place. Clearly doing a fantastic job. Guys down here on a working day. He's got a probe in water. He's testing something. Yeah, can't say fairer than that, can you? He's obviously very passionate about the place. Got concrete all up his arms. Says he's been fishing on this main pond here since he was 4 years old. So I'm guessing he's a local guy. He'll probably get comments to this. He might share a video at some point. But I have said to him what I do, what I expect when I turn up to places, what I look out for, safety signs, safety rings. It's got it all. And I have also said to him that I'm not afraid to call fisheries out, fishery managers out for leaving somewhere very unsafe, very unfishable, and still charge a day ticket. And luckily, down here at Bolton Brick Ponds, I think I'm on Bolton upon Dearne or somewhere in Rotherham, Doncaster. I don't know where I am. I'm in Rotherham. I can't stress it enough. If you're looking for a great day's fishing that's cheap, £5 a day ticket, very welcoming. That guy, he didn't have to be nice to me then. Not a lot of people. I've just said to him, I've had people threaten to stab me past to the point where I have to wear protection under my clothes. He didn't have to be nice to me. This is a public park. He's putting his time and effort into running this place. He took it on 6 or 7 years ago, which makes sense based on the work that's been going off around here. It's slowly becoming like an angler's paradise, and I think all the pegs we've seen that have been left to sort of fill up with overgrowth, that might be purposely, you know, not to overcrowd a certain part of the lake with too many pegs. It can have a knock-on effect that's quite bad. So he's probably doing all the right things, if you ask me, thinking about it now. I really do have to walk around somewhere completely and completely soak it in before I make like a final judgment. Like when I first got here, the pigeon cheered me up. But when I first got here, I seen it litter and I knew straight away, right, public park, maybe nobody runs it, you know, maybe it's just one of them. If a bailiff comes around every now and again on his day off work, you might pay a day ticket. Clearly not. There's a chap over there and he puts his heart and soul into this place with his community, Angling for All. If look him up, I'll try and put some details in the description, look him up. And he does a bit of, he wants to focus that pond over there for coaching for kids. Gets a lot of kids down here, well, just anyone really, but I think mainly kids, probably adults. I think in summer, some great coaching days will take part on that lake over there. And it'd be nice to come up and sort of document their efforts up here and what they're actually trying to do, because like I say, there's a lot of venues like this that are slowly dying away, and one day they won't be here and it will become a biodiversity hub, and we'll forever talk about how fishing used to be great on there, and we can't anymore. This venue has been saved, right, by anglers. He's over there putting his heart and soul into place. Can't fault him. So don't know your name, but massive well done. He's even turned around and said that it'd be nice to see the video and help get a bit more footfall down here, which I can't ask for any more than that. If somebody wants more customers on their fishery, let's do it. I have problems with people telling me to stop filming certain areas because they don't want anglers coming down fishing their fishing pond, which is balmy. So yeah, if you want a new fishery and you want to come and try somewhere on day ticket, carp fishing, we've seen carp anglers and bream and tench anglers, or There's a silvers venue over there which is ready to go. I've asked him, and you can fish it now. You can just turn up and fish it. Get yourself up here to Bolton Brickyard Pond and come and have a very cost-friendly £5 a day ticket, day's fishing. There's people sat here fishing now. Come up here and enjoy a day's fishing. Give this guy your money, and this community will then help use all the funding that they've got to promote angling to a much wider circle, because this guy we're talking about doing coaching on that pond over there, not many people out there are focusing, putting their time and effort into potentially free fishing. In some cases, I don't know if they're going to offer it for free here, or reduced fishing costs for kids to try and keep them into a sport, especially fishing, because a lot of kids nowadays, there's not much to do, and well, they just end up turning to things they shouldn't. I'm going to finish up there. I'll put the location for this place in the description, so if any of you guys want to come up and have a dab at fishing here, I can't stress it enough. Get yourself up here, come and pay a day ticket and come and enjoy a good day's fishing. You could end up paying a day ticket, get on here for a bit, have a rove around, then go and get on Silver's pool, or you could turn up like these chaps here and come and sit out for these big carp and these big tench and bream. So there's something for everybody here. Get in comments, let me know what you think. I think this place is absolutely stunning. Give me a couple of hours and a few bags, and even I'd come round and help pick up some litter anyway. But this isn't just litter from anglers, so take what I said at the start of the video with a pinch, and let's try and focus our energy towards the awaiting potential of this place, because I think it's going to be an absolute diamond of a fishery. So based on all that, I'm going to score this venue an A. It's very safe, it's got bins, it's got benches, it's accessible, it's on day ticket, you can pay a membership. The guy wants nothing more than the whole community to help promote angling as far and wide as they can. I can't ask more than that. The litter, I'm not pointing at anglers. Some of it will be, but the majority of it's not. So this is a busy country park, it's getting an A, and picking this stuff up is as easy as dropping it. So I'll leave it there. So massive well done to Angling for All for helping take on another venue and potentially saving it, because like I say, this could easily have become a nature reserve of some sort, and they want to now use the water and the fish to help promote angling even further. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, it's completely free of charge, and that way any future videos I post, you'll be first to be notified. And lastly, comments. Have you got any comments about the place? Did you fish here when you were 4 years old? Do you know chap that runs it? Do you know community that helped guide everybody here? What's your favourite peg? Have you had any big fish out of here? Let me know in comments, and by letting me know, you'll be letting everybody else know far and wide. And coming here and spending £5 on a day ticket here might be a difference between having an alright day's fishing to what they're used to, or coming to a paradise like this and spending a £5 on catching some great fish. So get in comments, let me know, and I don't know, it'd be nice for me to learn a few things as well. So I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching Fishery Audit number, what are we on now? 70? Fishery Audit number 70, up here at Bolton Brick Pond in Rotherham, and I can't wait to come back. And hopefully when I come back, water level will be back up, work will be finished, place will be thriving. Let's come back here beginning of next summer, or at least first term, and see how it's going. And hopefully it's absolutely thriving with anglers. Until then, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.